Hello! What's up, everybody? I hope I'm unmuted. We're done. Yeah, I am. Good. Alright, so at the end of the stream yesterday, we had a little crash. So we kind of, lost a bit of progress. Riley's not going to be happy about it. But other than that, goal of today, we're going to sell all this fucking shit we have and just get ready to fucking make some more money. We're going to start flying through seasons. That's the plan. Get some more fields as well. Honestly, might start growing different stuff. I really like the soybeans as much. I want stuff I can... I want stuff I can turn into products. You know, like this canola. I can turn into my canola oil. I want more products, you know? So I guess I'm gonna hop on the fucking forklift and start working. Or should I use Patrick's new thing? Not sure. I'm gonna try it. Feels weird. Yeah, I don't like it. Riley can use this if he wants. I kind of want another pellet to put on top of there, but I'm got 3 stacks over here. Go get a new one. Alright. We'll just leave that there for Riley. He can fix that. Yeah. Alright, so what else we got going on right now? Nothing. Literally nothing. Damn it. I was really hoping to kind of waste some more time until Riley got here. God, this is gonna be hard with this thing. I don't like this. Why does Patrick like... Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, 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 oh. Everything's going wrong. Well, I'm not very good at my job, am I? Let's see how long until Riley gets on. Let's actually give him a call, because he should be on by now. Oh, that's unfortunate. What the fuck am I supposed to do if Riley doesn't respond to me? He was supposed to join me for this glorious stream. Does that mean I have to do everything myself? How does the fork lift heavier than me? That counts as an improvement, right? God damn it! Yeah! hate that about the forklift, where if you're turning it all, everything fucks up. You know what? I think that's something I haven't checked in a while. When do we sell our honey? Looks like March. Is there any production lines for honey? Why has this not been running? Or does it not need to be? Whatever. I don't remember. Like, what can we do with honey? Also, I should probably... That'll give us enough time to do everything. What was it? What can we do with honey? What can you do with honey? Farming sim 22 honey. No, it's not what I want. I want... Oh my god. There we go. Let's see. Honey, honey, honey. I don't want bees, I want honey. Okay. What to do with honey? Okay. Yep. A day. Yep. That's it. Oh, you can make cake. Maybe we should do that next. Cake is the worst return investment in the game. What? Oof. Ah, whatever, it'll be fine. I hope we hear back from Riley soon. I hate streaming with no one to talk to. And no one in chat is not helping. What? Get off my phone. Oh god, I hate this. This forklift is trash. Let's see what Riley was talking about with struggling to get it up the ramp. I see. That's not as bad as he was making it seem. I know Patrick was getting it to be 3 rows, but we're just gonna stick with 2. You guys see that? On top of that, why is this not... I hate that nothing sets down in this game. Bro, my forks are all the way down. They cannot go lower. Get off my fucking forks. This is why I sideload, bro. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna sideload the rest of the trailer because that's just irritating. I'll give Riley another call here in a bit. Can I really not go higher than that? Okay, we'll make it work. Fuck you, fucking strawberries. Okay. You know what? It's fine. It's my fault for not being enough of the trailer when I set it down. It's my bad. See, it looks like it's farther on the trailer than it actually is my problem. See what I mean? How in the fuck did that happen? The pellet dragged me off the ramp. Do I look like an idiot yet? Is this ruining my reputation? Stuck on my forks? Are you fucking kidding me? How? God, you know how quick I could do this in real life. This wouldn't even be hard. But no, it's gonna be fucking difficult in a video game. What is wrong? I mean, seriously. I'm stuck on the trailer, which I guess makes sense, but still. Give me these pellets of strawberries and this forklift in real life, and I wouldn't drop one. But no, in this fucking thing, every other fucking pellet falls. Take away my forklift certification. Yep. Whip it. I don't even know how you're doing that. I'll take it. Let's give Riley another call. really invest in a second trailer. If we're gonna do this all the time. God, I hate how the forks can go in the ground. Watch out, pup. They're in the ground again. I can't tell until I start sliding. That is not how this works. Push it, you stupid thing. Yeah, you're gonna have to start side loading. I don't know what this song says, but I do enjoy it. Forks in the ground irritate me so much. Ah! It's not the best, but you know what? Fuck it right now. I just want to get something done. Alright, so sales are up here. So $4.91 is normally the high price. Looks like we can sell for $5.13. It's actually down at the bakery. just need to stop taking this bridge in general. This bridge sucks. No, I guess that giant green light in the sky is where we're headed. Backed in here. There's an electrical box there I probably shouldn't hit. Making okay money from this. Nothing too crazy, but okay. Tell me it stopped buying or something. No. Sell. I stop buying for? Ugh. Whatever. I'll go sell somewhere else because it's being rude. See? $0 sold. Strange. I'll call Riley again. Well, that's inconvenient. Guess we're fine. Don't text and drive, kids. Or call and drive, I guess. Yeah. Alright. That's one trailer sold. Got us like $5 grand off a trailer. I need multiple people doing this. We would need another trailer if we were doing it that way. Because one person would go off to sell, the other person would start loading the next trailer. Literally, I think we have... Don't we have this one? Yeah. We have the largest trailer already. There's gotta be a better way. What is this? Another trailer can be used to transport your pellets. To transport other vehicles. Ooh, we can color it. That's not great. That's okay. Oh, okay. So now you can color it. Okay, okay. Oh. We need 33. So we can almost buy this. Honestly, I kind of want to just lease it and see how it works, but also, do we really have any way to load it? Like, how do we load it? You know what? Let's lease. We'll sell, like, another load of strawberries and buy one and see how it is. Sorry, guy. I swear if it turns out that Under Trail was actually better this whole time, I might scream a little bit. Oh, where are you, Riley? Can't believe he abandoned me like this. Who left this here? shit! Goku! VIP? Alright, well, if you say so. There you go, bro. Congratulations. I think that makes you the second VIP for the channel. You didn't quit. Shut up. It wasn't a year. It was not 15 months. You're exaggerating. You are in the way, sir. Hey Goku, you wanna play some farming sim? It's a riveting experience. You're grinding TFD? Fuck is TFD? Oh, First Ascendant. How is it? Tell me about it. I haven't really talked to anybody who's played it that much. Very big pog? Okay. That's good praise, good praise. Tell me more what you like about it. Hit me with some, well, anything, honestly. I don't know, I guess that is kind of what it looks like, yeah. Very big boobas. Interesting, interesting. And gats. Very interesting, very interesting. And free. Free is always good. too concentrated playing this and stop talking. This happens too often. I'm sorry. It's just farming, bro. That's the last one from this greenhouse. I'm gonna have to start side loading here in a second. Start side loading a few. Pull the truck up a bit too. Yeah, we can put the ramp up. That's the problem with loading this trailer right there. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Put it. What the fuck, bro? Alright, you know what? We're done loading this trailer. Oh, that's why I was fucking up. I had 2 of them somehow. You know what? Done. Taking the strawberries and going. I had them loaded so nice too. I don't know why, but this game always makes my neck hurt. I can't even tell you why. Physics! Where's the fucking bakery? Let's see if we can sell more there this time. See, now it's selling. No, it stopped again. Sold $3 worth of strawberries. It's not a lot. Does not want to sell them right here. Does this tell me anything? No, but I can buy it at the production point. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. Going to the other place. They bought like 6 liters of strawberry. Why? That's what they did. Alright, time to give Riley a call while driving again. I thought I had cruise control on. I'm not gonna lie, he's annoying me a little bit. This was his plan to come play. There is something there that that's what I did last time. Whatever that was. He's on a game right now too and everything. He's playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Hold on. Message him on Steam. Let's see if he responds. Fuck yeah. Am I on a traffic cone? Seriously? $3,000. Not bad. I'm gonna call him on Discord here in a second if he doesn't respond. It's already been like an hour and 15 minutes since I started. Ah! I can drive, I promise. More delivery, and then we can get the other trailer and see if it's actually worth it. I mean, it can't hurt at this point. This one sucks. For this, at least. The price dropped at the farmer's market a little bit, but it's still the second highest one, right after the bakery. Ugh. Forks are in the ground. Another. Yeah, probably. One more row. Strapped in. Let's go. Why did you stop when I was on the other side of the road, car? It doesn't... I don't understand. still don't know whatever that is that we hit. Alright, once we start dropping off these strawberries, we're gonna call Riley on Discord. Because I still haven't heard from him. Call from Pat. Not a good time. Hey Pat, can I help you? Okay, you could have just texted me that. Alright, bye. Alright, let's try to call Riley real quick while these are selling. And then we'll pull Patrick in. Nothing. He's not going to respond. Alright, let's get back in my VC then. Hello?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright. Dude. Oh my god, the internet today.
I know, yeah, everything fell apart last night.
Did you hear what happened?
Yeah.
Like specifically about CrowdStrike?
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, it was pretty big news. I blame them for my stream crashing last night, I'm gonna be honest.
That's not what it affected.
No, I'm blaming them though.
Alright. No, dude, it is wild. Long-term implications of this, wild. Now, real quick, here's one of the funny things about this whole thing. The day before, okay? So yesterday, like evening, like fucking 6 p.m., a guy on Wall Street Bets posted about how he thought like long-term discussion post, right? Because they do that sometimes. Some people do that.
Yeah.
Long discussion post said he thought that the stock of CrowdStrike was overvalued, and that he is shorting, or he shorted the fuck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means, right?
Yes, we talked about this before.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. He shorted the fuck out of it. I don't know how much he's made. He hasn't posted since.
He's made a lot.
Like, congrats on the motherfucking yacht.
Yeah, the mansion and the private plane. Good job, dude.
Like,
you know what is funny though? It might not
what?
have been, it affected you directly this morning, which was hilarious, but it also affected my dad today as he went to go get the new tabs for his car.
Oh fuck, the Secretary of State.
Yep. And you know what's even funnier?
What?
It affected McDonald's.
How so?
Their ordering board was completely messed up. It didn't change once. For some reason, that affected that.
You ready for this? 500 of the top 1,000 companies in the world used CrowdStrike
You know,
this morning.
that explains why McDonald's was fucked up. How many is that now?
500 of the top 1,000 companies. You want to know what one of the only airlines that was still able to operate?
Which one?
Southwest. You want to know why?
Nope. Why?
Because they're still on Windows 3.1.
You know what, Southwest? Good on you.
But it's really funny because a lot of people initially blamed Microsoft, but Microsoft was like, bitch, this was not us.
God, it ain't their fault.
Now, you ready for the IT fucking nightmare?
Sure.
The crowdsource update that was pushed has stuck. And by the way, so this is the nice thing, because I was afraid it was affecting like personal computers too, but apparently it was only industry and government.
Nice.
So the update that they pushed caused, what it did is it forced the computers to reboot and then get stuck in a boot cycle. Here's the so they can't even turn them on all the way, right? Now there's a couple ways around this. One of the ways is to physically access the computer, boot it into a safe mode, and then delete the update file.
Well, that's not always possible, though. Sometimes computers are hosted completely off-site.
Yup, that's the problem.
So that's hilarious.
You ready for the next part?
What?
A lot of industry computers that run Windows use a token, okay? It's a way of basically validating licensure and stuff like that on boot, right?
Oh no, the NPC's got into a car accident in Farming Sim.
Oh no. Anyway.
Anyway, moving on.
So they use these tokens, right? Here's the problem. A lot of these companies who use these tokens stored the tokens on the computers.
That's a problem.
So they
access
can't even
them.
they can't use the token to turn the computer on to access the tokens.
Why would you store that on the computer?
Apparently they had done it in a redundant fashion so that the one computer did not hold its own token but held the token of another computer.
Well, that makes sense, sure, I guess. Except
But
in this
now
very
all
specific
of their computers
scenario.
are down.
Yeah.
Yeah. On top of this, like you said, there's like remote IT, like remote servers and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those companies fucked right now.
Yup.
It is pandemonium.
Yeah, they're screwed.
In Air India, there's pictures online. Air India, because they couldn't get their ticket system to work, started handwriting airplane tickets.
You know what? Respect.
You gotta respect the hustle. Like, Jesus Christ.
Honestly, yeah.
But it's just... It's wild. It's wild. And, what was the other thing I was gonna tell you about it? Yeah, it's just... Dude. Oh, there are pictures, and, you know, some of these I'm not sure if they've been doctored, but, like, just because, you know, the level of, like, capability of some people to, like, doctor a photo nowadays. But there are pictures online of MRI machines that are blue screen.
Oh, I really hope that's not the case.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this company's about to be sued pretty heavily.
Oh, there are bets right now on whether this company exists in a month.
Probably not.
Their stock already fell 20%.
This isn't just a stock issue. This is a you've crashed the world issue.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Which is impressive, first of all. But,
Well,
fourth,
yeah, it's wild that this was like one of those background companies that like you never hear of, right?
No, because you don't need to. Their job is to be a back-end company.
Well, their job is to be a back-end company, but not even for you, but for industry. So unless you're like an IT expert in you know, in an industrial capacity,
Or work in an agency that might have to deal with any of those things.
you've never heard of them probably
Nope.
until today. And they just fucked your life over.
Specifically yours, which was hilarious.
Oh yeah. And yeah, dude, oh my god. I'm walking through the airport. Leaving the airport after my flight got canceled. All of the screens that I can see are blue screen.
God, that's like an apocalyptic fucking dream right there. If I ever see blue screens at an airport, I would have thought that the world was ending.
Dude, a lot of people are like, dude, this was like Y2K.
No, it really is probably exactly what people thought Y2K was going to be. Everything shutting down and not working.
Yeah, but this is like incredible because a lot of people are like, dude, this is like what it would look like if a major power decided to like launch a realistic cyber attack on another major power.
I'm surprised.
Like, we think about
the only problem is none of the fucking major powers could have taken advantage of this because they probably were all suffering too.
yeah. Well, no, actually, there's one country that's not suffering.
Which one?
Russia.
I was gonna say North Korea.
You wanna know why? Because of the sanctions on them, they can't even get CrowdStrike software anyways.
You know what? Fair.
That's it. You're like, wow. Like, goddamn. But it's wild. It's wild how fucked everything. I was afraid on coming back today, like in the car, because I wasn't sure. I only had $20 in cash, and I heard that this was affecting banking. I wasn't sure my credit card was gonna work.
I mean, that's fair.
You know, you want to literally put the brakes on an entire society, disrupt credit, like literally stop it. Do you know why that stops everything? That's not me, just you and me. That's payroll.
Yeah, yes,
you
I
know,
understand. It was a wild thing to happen today, for sure.
I know. It's fucking insane. It's kind of cool. It's also just scary.
Terrifying.
Like, you kind of want to go like, oh, wow. I kind of want to shit myself now. Thanks. I didn't really realize how fucked we could all be in, like, the matter of hours.
I'm literally having a panic attack. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, fucking hell. But, whatever. That's what happened. I'm glad it didn't affect personal computer. I mean, obviously it didn't affect personal computers, but at the time that this morning, I didn't know that it was a CrowdStrike thing. I just knew it was Microsoft.
I mean, that's probably what most people knew it was initially.
Yeah.
And since the majority of everything runs on Windows.
Well, so that's the thing, is that this was not a Windows problem.
No, the only reason it became a Windows problem is because I'm gonna guess
The software.
that everything
go
runs
ahead.
Windows.
What?
I'm gonna guess it's just because everything happens to run Windows.
No. Only the systems that were running CrowdStrike.
Yeah. But does
So
CrowdStrike run on Mac software?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it didn't affect that because it's running a different type of CrowdStrike because
So
the
again,
operating
only
system is different.
Windows.
Well, yeah, but that's because CrowdStrike itself fucked up their code.
Yes, I understand, Pat. I don't know what you're even trying to argue at this point.
I wasn't sure. It sounded like you were like you were saying that it was like partially Microsoft's fault.
No, I wasn't saying it was Microsoft's fault at all.
Gotcha. Oh, dude, it's so crazy.
Yeah, another weird experience to happen to us. We got to experience Y2K, guys. Light. Y2K light.
Yeah. Oh, you want to hear something interesting?
Sure.
Okay, so that was like the big news today, but there's other big news today as well in the political landscape.
Oh, yeah? I
Um,
bought a new trailer, by the way.
which one?
I got tired of loading the Fat Bud. I bought an actual box trailer.
You got tired of loading the what?
Our flatbed.
So then, so you got a box trailer
Yes.
to do what?
What? The same job.
Describe box trailer.
Patrick, a trailer with walls instead of a flatbed. A normal fucking trailer. What do you mean?
So what do you do with it? You just dump all the pallets in there?
Yes!
Oh, you just don't stack them. Got it.
No, I stack them because they don't fall down anymore. Because there's walls.
I've never used one of those trailers, so you have to show me when I get back on sometime.
Patrick, you've seen like probably 50 or more of them today.
Yeah, but I've never seen one in the game and how it looks on the inside.
Looks like a trailer.
Gotcha. But, anyways, political news. You might be happy. So here's the thing: if you see smoke in a forest, it could be a campfire, it could be a forest fire, or it could have been a gender reveal party gone wrong.
Yes, we're aware of that.
But you know something's happening, right?
Yeah.
That's basically what's going on right now in the political landscape on the Democratic Party. Right now, we're seeing the smoke signs of Biden resigning from the race.
Yeah. We did expect
I don't know if you've heard of. Oh, did I tell you about this? Okay.
We all knew this. It's not like you've told me this. Everyone knows this is happening.
No, like I'm telling, like, this isn't like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I don't know if I told you about this last night or not. Did I?
Patrick, just continue. You're gonna say it either way, so just go.
Well, I forget what I tell people. Anyways, so odds are really high that he's gonna resign in the next like week, 2 or 3 weeks. He's already setting it up so that Kamala is talking to major donors, which is not something that your VP does. And there's already rumors that they approached Gretchen Whitmer about being a VP running mate for Kamala. And Gretchen Whitmer already turned it down.
Damn.
Well, the thing is that,
You're breaking up a little bit.
and this isn't new. This isn't new. It's been rumored that Gretchen Whitmer has plans to
What do you
press.
think? You're breaking up.
Can you hear me?
I think you
Hello?
said what I thought you were going to say, which is Gretchen Whitman running in the future.
Yeah, so Gretchen Whitmer has plans to run in the future. Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah, you're better now.
Okay. Yeah, she has planned. It's been rumored for years that she has plans to run in the future. So running as a VP for Kamala is not exactly going to position her better to do that.
No.
So that's probably why she decided not to partake in it. So we'll see what happens. There's talk that there's a very short list of people who would be potential running mates at this point, because they would need to hit the ground sprinting.
You would need to actually probably be Olympic level sprinting at this point.
Yeah. The governor of California is one. There's one, the governor of South Carolina. he's term limited and he cannot get reelected as governor.
So he's a good candidate then.
Yeah. So that could be one. There's a couple, like the mayor of Washington, D.C.
Oh yeah, I always forget that's a job.
Yeah. So there's a couple options out there for them. Nobody knows. Then nobody's gonna know exactly until, you know, Biden steps down or they announce it at the DNC. But either way, this is the shakeup that everybody wanted. Everybody wanted Biden to step down. It's probably happening.
He should have did it sooner, to be honest. I think he screwed his own party over.
Well, I can't disagree with you that he should have done it sooner. I'm hoping that this doesn't screw everything over. In fact, I'm hoping that this actually... Here's the thing. Trump is really good at capturing the attention and just stealing it away from everybody else.
Yeah, I'd say that's his thing.
This, what is going on right now, I'm not going to call it a charade because it's not a charade. It's very serious. It's very impactful. And I don't think anybody planned this because they'd be a dumbass to do so. But this is going to capture attention.
No, I think it's going to do the exact opposite and show the weakness of the Democratic Party.
No, I don't, because the thing is that basically, and it depends on how they spin this, but like, basically, you all wanted Biden to step down. We're listening to you.
You know, if you're smart with this forklift, or dumb, depending on how you look at it, you can pick up like 4 pellets at a time in a row.
Oh, the red one, the small one?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that they can spin this and make it actually really influential and, you know, actually drive this one home. And is there an opportunity to drop the ball? Oh, fuck yeah.
You know, I'm hopeful
could
for you, Pat. I really am.
Yeah, they could drop the ball on this immensely.
Personally, that is exactly what I think they're going to do.
But everyone wanted somebody else to vote for.
Well, you got somebody else. It's probably not the choice
Yeah.
a lot of people wanted.
Well, son of a bitch, I don't think that they know what they fucking wanted.
No, and I don't think they do, and I think that's why the Democratic Party is struggling.
No. I don't think either side knows what they want, actually, because there's Republicans that hate Trump, and there's Democrats that hate Biden.
Well, so
and
look, that's
everybody
been every
wanted...
president ever. They've never been 100% like behind one person.
Yep, and everybody wanted, you know, different options other than Biden and Trump, and guess what? Now you're gonna have it.
No, it's still Trump and Biden light.
No, Kamala is pretty different than Biden. Just because she was the VP does not mean that she agreed with him on everything. In fact, she agreed with him on... She disagreed with him on a lot of shit, but the VP's job is to basically be the president's wingman.
Well, see, I think that's the other problem, Pat. I don't know anything about Kamala. I think I mentioned to you this the other day. I have no idea what type of person she is.
You're gonna find out pretty fucking soon. I mean, I could tell you shit, but it's not gonna be worth it. You'll hear a fuck ton about her in the next couple weeks if all this happens.
Yeah, that's for sure. But having to learn about her, like, how long before the election now, Pat?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really think that that's a problem. Look, the UK runs elections. They announce that they're going to have an election, and then they do it in 3 months.
Yes, but that's not how America does it. It's how we've never done it.
Actually, it's how we used to do it. Only about the last 50 years have we had election cycles that run like 2 years long.
So, past 50 years, you mean like
Yeah.
over a quarter of our... No, slightly less than a quarter of our country's existence, and longer than both of us have been alive.
Not a quarter, like a fifth.
The country's been around for what, 250 years?
Yeah, so 50 years would be 1/5.
Yes, I am.
So 20%.
I said less than a quarter. I
So
was right.
before that, we would have the national conventions for either party, right?
Yeah.
And those only occurred. What's up?
On top of that, Pat, how many people remember that? Because the majority of
A lot of
voters right
people
now are the ones that, you know, remember the new system. And they like to hear
Yeah, I
about
know.
their candidates a long time ahead of time.
I know, but my point is that you used to announce them at the national convention. There was no lead up. There was no presumptive nominee. None of that shit. You would basically go into the national convention. The delegates would, you know, vote, and there'd be all this stuff going on at the convention, and then all of a sudden you'd come out with a nominee.
And that was also
And
long
then-
before it was televised and shit.
Correct.
That was long before I could get information about these people and their entire life growing up and pictures of them from childhood.
Correct. So, I honestly don't actually. Other than the fact that some people might be uncomfortable with the idea of like, oh wow, this is so fast.
Well, no, let me tell you
Honestly-
something, Pat. If you walk in somewhere and somebody tells you to pick two options, are you going for the option that you know the name of or the option you've never heard of?
Well, the thing is that you have heard her name.
Yeah, barely. And that's the problem. I've heard Trump's name pretty much every day for the past, like, 8 years. Kamala's
Yeah.
name I've barely heard at all.
Sure.
Voters don't vote on the logical choice, Pat. They vote on what they're comfortable with. Most Americans are not researched on who they're voting for. They're just picking the name they've usually heard the most. That's why political advertisements are so effective.
I guess. But if I go to the grocery store and I see, you know, ginger root, I know that I don't like ginger root. I still know the fucking name. I'm not gonna
Patrick,
get the ginger
you go to the
root.
store to buy mac and cheese. Are you buying the brand you've never heard of, or the brand you've heard of for the last, several years that you've had before?
This is a poor analogy.
Why, do you not eat mac and cheese anymore?
No, because you go to the because you're okay. So let's take your analogy of mac and cheese. You go to the
Right.
store.
Yep.
There's three types of mac and cheese.
Yep,
Okay.
sounds good.
There's one that you kind of liked, but it's oh, shit. There's one that you kind of liked, and they don't really have it anymore. It's gone. They're sold out or something. And then there's one that you hate, and one that you've never had before. That's more
How does that describe the situation we're currently in at all?
because just because you've
Because that
seen the
doesn't
name-
even line up with the candidates. What
do you mean?
situation are you using? Explain which candidate is supposed to be each of those, because I'm very confused.
Biden is the one that you've had before, but you didn't. But you were just okay with it. It's not something that you loved.
Yeah.
Trump is the one that
We're
you
not
hate,
we're not
and-
using you as a reference here. We're using the average American, Pat. So the average American
Okay.
walks into the store. You used to have 3 options of mac and cheese, and now you have 2.
Yes.
So the 2 options are a name brand you've heard for a long time. Whether or not it's the best might be
No,
up
it's
for
not- it's
debate.
not
No,
even-
let me finish, because that's the analogy that the Americans are going to be using. Whether or not it's the best is up for debate, but it's one you've heard before. Or are you going to go for the one you've heard of a few times that you're not really sure it's good because you've never had it? I'm going to go for the one that I've heard a few times and I've had before, because
Not
that
if I
makes the
hate
most
that.
sense.
Not if I've had it already and I hate it.
Yes, but not everyone hated it. Some people actually still think Trump's better than Biden and every other option. And some people don't trust the Democratic Party right now because they kept fucking Biden so long.
Well, those people are politically illiterate, and the problem
That's
is
the
that-
problem. That's the most of the voting base, Pat. That's what the
Democrat
analogy is
didn't-
about. It's not about people who actually think about the choices. It's about the fucking people who aren't educated on it and are just going to pick the name they are most familiar with.
Well,
They're going to be like, who
Okay,
the fuck
sure.
is Kamala Harris? And then they're going to vote for Trump. Or not vote
I
at all.
don't think they've all heard. Okay, everyone's heard her name. They're not gonna go. Who
No,
the
that's
fuck
not
is-
true, because I've actually talked to people who had no idea who she was.
Okay. Sure, but those people aren't going to vote then.
No, they do vote. That's the thing. And they were going to vote for Biden. They might still vote Democratic, or they just might not vote at all now. Because I know people at work who still think Biden's the best choice.
They'll probably vote for Kamala. If they were hard set on Biden, they'll probably vote for Kamala.
Maybe.
This is not gonna change those lines. Listen, anyone who's gonna vote for Trump is not gonna all of a sudden vote for Kamala, and anyone who's gonna vote hard
No,
set
because
vote for
they
Biden,
might. Because some people switched to Trump because they realized Biden was basically a dead horse.
Sure. So some of them might switch back, but no one who's dead set on Biden is now all of a sudden gonna switch to Trump.
They could, because
That's
you
not how
realize
this
how
works.
fucking some people do not want. First of all, let's start with the sexist people that don't want a woman in office. Those Trump votes are already Trump's. Done. Set.
Actually, we actually know how those people are gonna vote. Back in 2016, when Hillary was running, we had those people, and they were polled. Instead of voting Republican, what they ended up doing is actually just abstaining from the vote altogether.
Isn't that
So they're
just
not gonna
as bad?
vote for. No, actually, that's
Because that's taking away the Democratic votes, and
no, that's 50% bad, because you have to remember, if someone doesn't vote for the Democrats and votes for the Republicans, or vice versa.
no, because
right?
if they would have voted Democrat, you are taking votes away from the Democrats. You're looking at that the wrong way completely.
No, hold on a second. If they don't vote for one party and vote for the other party, right? So they switch.
Yes.
Right? Let's say it was 50-50 before. Now it's 49-51.
Yes.
Right? So now one party is up by 2. Versus if
One party is still going to be up by 1.
there we go. So that's
still
the
bad.
important bit. Well, it can be bad, but the thing is that
Can be. That is almost definitely bad.
hold on a second.
Hold on. Slow
Biden
down, you
won-
stupid Amazon van.
Biden won by 150,000 votes in Michigan in 2020.
Yeah.
Now, there's some shifting demographics here, so we're not going to say 150, but let's say that he could pull it by 100,000, right?
Yeah.
Let's say 25,000 people decided that they were abstaining from the vote. That's still 75,000. That's still a 75,000 voter gap. Versus if they actually did switch parties, then that's only 50,000 voter gap. So it is important to know if they're abstaining or if they're switching. Because you're either going to have an abstinent loss, which is just a single digit loss, or a switch loss, which is an abstinent loss times 2. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand what you're saying, Pat. Of course I understand what you're saying. I'm not an idiot. But I just don't see the other problem was when Kamala was selected as Biden's vice president, she got a lot of backlash. Because first of all, she shouldn't have been the choice for vice president. There was better options. The person in second place in the Democratic Party should have been the vice president.
Yeah, sure.
So she already
You're
was
correct.
not polling that high in the last election. She actually was pretty far down the list, if I remember correctly. So I really don't have a lot of faith in her, and I think a lot of people are going to remember that from the last election.
Listen, do I think she's the best horse to win the race? Of course I don't. I think Gretchen Whitmer would be great in her position
Gretchen
right
Whitmer
now.
would have a lot better of a chance, for sure.
Which is why I really wanted her to be selected as the VP, because I thought that she could galvanize a lot more votes. But also then you have the problem of her kind of outshining the actual presidential nominee.
Yeah.
Anyways, we don't actually know if Kamala's going to be the pick. The delegates have to vote on it because we don't have the option of seeing this in primaries.
Yes,
so
but it will probably
the delegates will vote on this, and it'll probably be her, but we're not sure.
Honestly, at this point, if
So-
they picked anyone else, it would be too much of a hassle.
They're already laying the groundwork for actually moving money from the Biden-Harris campaign to somewhere else if they need to do it.
It's still not a lot of time, Pat.
So it's not a lot of time. You're right, but it's something that they could do. You know, it's interesting, but I think anyone who was going to vote for one party is still going to vote for that party unless they're on the fringes, and everyone who was going to vote for the other party is still going to vote for that party. unless they were also on the fringe.
Yes, which is how it goes most of the time. Most of the time, you're not swinging for the hardliner votes, though. You're swinging for the independent votes. You're trying to sway the rest of the population.
Yeah, so...
People like me. You're trying to sway me,
basically. And also, Trump just said that the president of the UAW is basically a piece of shit and should be fired or step down.
Well, he's not wrong. He actually has been an issue recently. Did you see that the Teamsters did back him, though?
How has he been an issue? He just got the UAW awarded basically the best contract they've ever gotten.
Yeah, but coming from the actual union workers, it sounds like he's kind of a dick. I've heard my stepfather complain about him. He might be good at his job, but he's still a representative. He's a dick.
Yeah, sure, he's a dick, but he just got... But for the people who aren't close to him, which is most of the UAW, he just got them all basically $10 raises. $10 an hour raises. So, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. The unions don't usually side with the Republican Party anyways. It was quite a surprise that the Teamsters did.
That's fair. So, it's...
Which is weird. I feel like unions should side with the Republicans, but I guess there's something I'm missing there. It just makes more sense. Unions are, in my head, have always been a conservative thing.
No, the Republicans hate unions. They've been passing union-busting laws the last couple of years.
Have they?
Yeah, absolutely. They made it, and so that in Florida, it's almost impossible to form any new union.
Strange.
They hate unions.
That's definitely strange since Michigan's a purple state.
And unions have always been a democratic thing.
I guess it's just not how I visualized them in my head.
Yeah, no. Those have been democratic.
No, I believe you, and it makes sense based off of what I've heard recently. It's just never have they been in my head, you know? That's just one of those visual misinterpretations, I guess.
Sure. But yeah, it's... Yeah, and put it this way. Now with Chevron being overruled, you know what Chevron is, right?
Is that the oil company?
No. So, I mean, yes, they have the same name. The Chevron Act...
You're like, wait, yes.
The Chevron Act was a ruling, and basically it said that in matters... So, basically, you have agencies like the EPA, the FDA, and so on and so forth, right?
Yes.
The FAA. So the idea was that Congress imbued these agencies with legislative power, although they resided underneath the executive branch, to make laws, or basically rules, and they would be filled with... And Congress had to approve basically any head of any department. This wasn't something that the president could just throw around wherever he wanted. He can't even do that. They just reside underneath the executive branch. Basically, the president can't even touch them, really.
Okay.
So that's what's called the administrative state. It's considered the fourth branch of government.
God damn it.
It's basically a whole bunch of agencies that are filled with experts in their fields, right? So the FDA, food and drugs,
yes,
right?
I know what the administrations are.
And they would be able to make rules and kind of like laws. So the idea was that Chevron was this idea that the judicial branch, when there was no law specifically pertaining to any sort of
government agency
issue, let's say that there was no law pertaining to the amount of CO2 that a power plant was allowed to emit, right?
Sure.
But the EPA had a rule on it. So Chevron said that the courts had to defer to the rules of the agency.
Sure, that makes sense.
Because they were the because they were the expert. They were the subject experts.
Yeah, that's why those agencies have basically federal authority.
Yep. Well, the Supreme Court just overruled Chevron,
and that means that no longer do these agencies have any power. It all resides within the court. So that means now your court gets to decide if food is safe, if drugs are safe, what aviation laws should be passed.
What was their reasoning for doing that?
What was their reasoning? Their reasoning is that they are a 6-3 conservative majority and they are trying to abolish the administrative state. This is not some conspiracy theory. This is written down.
So people have said that out loud in interviews.
Basically, yeah.
No, I mean, not basically. I'm asking if that has happened.
Yeah.
I hate when pellets.
So the ruling that had just occurred, because they have to have a you know, a case. They can't just, you know, make up, you know, hey, we're gonna abolish this ruling that we have.
Yeah.
The ruling that just occurred because there was a small fisherman group, right?
Yeah.
And so
You're breaking up.
Where's my speak?
You're
Yeah,
back.
there we go.
Hello.
So there was a small fisherman group, and there was a law by the wildlife something fish agency.
Yeah, the fish agency.
it's-
The one that gives out the fish licenses.
Yeah, basically. So then they took it to court, but here's where it all gets a little funky. The lawyers that they had took the case on for free.
Okay, sure.
These lawyers are funded by the American Heritage Foundation.
Okay.
Those lawyers, are you familiar with the Koch brothers?
I've heard the name.
These lawyers are the exact same lawyers. Seriously, like I'm talking like the same people that are the lawyers for the Koch brothers. And the Koch brothers have basically said time and time again they want to overrule Chevron. Now, what does this mean? It means that they also have been taking Justices Alito, Thomas on big, extravagant vacations. They bought themselves justices and they bought themselves a case.
So it does
And they
sound like a conspiracy, but a conspiracy that has some good fact behind it.
Yep. So they bought themselves a Chevron overruling. What does this mean? It means that now, if Trump were to get into office, because they've now also given him presidential immunity, and basically that takes power away from the legislative branch,
Yes, I understand.
puts it into the executive hands, with the judiciary being the right-hand guys. It means that now they have the power to basically, so put it this way, right now we could go back, we could make a new law and basically reinstate Chevron, but legally through laws instead of through a court ruling.
Yes.
The problem is if Trump gets into office, and because we can do that because the scaffolding is all still there. All the agencies still exist.
Yeah.
If Trump gets into office, part of Project 2025 it's been posted online, it's literally right there, is to get rid of the administrative state. They can now go in and tear down that scaffolding. That would set us back decades in environmental protection, food and drugs, like control, laws regarding, flight for FAA. That's your, that's everything. That's your airport security. That's your NTSB. That's your trains.
I love
That's
how
your
you're
highways.
having such an intelligent conversation and they're trying to watch me flip over a pellet of strawberries. Like,
So,
the dichotomy of
Oh.
these two things is fucking hilarious.
yeah. So, do you get my point here?
I definitely see it. I haven't actually read up on Project 2025. I've only heard about it in passing.
Project 2025 has become one of the most Googled terms in the last 2 weeks.
I might have to take a look at it myself at some point.
It's literally the thing of nightmares.
I don't know, my nightmares are
And
odd.
yeah, sure. And this is why God, it's wild because these are things that like Richard Nixon helped out with building these entities, and they love Richard Nixon, and now they're going to tear down. Anyone who was voting for Trump is either in a cult, politically illiterate,
In
or
a cult.
doesn't know what they're talking about.
In a cult is wild, Pat.
No, it's pretty accurate. The number of people at the Republican National Convention that decided to wrap their ears in toilet paper.
Oh,
because Trump
I
had
forgot. I
abandoned-
forgot. Hold on.
What?
I've heard this about the Republican National Convention earlier today. Fucking, there was this guy who was on a game. He was playing a game at the Republican National Convention, which is hilarious. But he was talking about it, and he was like, you know what's sad about the convention? Just take a guess what he said.
Said he was on a game?
Yeah, he was on a game. Like, he was talking in in-game chat. Just while he
Oh.
was at the convention.
That the
It was
that the
Mechabellum
Wi-Fi
specifically.
sucks.
No! It was Grindr was still down. I'm like, what? First of all, who's on Grindr at the Republican National Convention? Second of all, why is there enough people on Grindr at the Republican National Convention to crash it?
Yeah.
Ah, the
That's
Republicans. Closeted gays, all the way.
Well, that's wild too, because they wanna get rid of gay rights too.
Yeah, but they love Grindr.
That's part of Project 2025 is basically getting rid of gay rights.
I think we should get rid of everyone's rights. We don't deserve them. Like, look what I'm doing with my rights. I'm farming in a video game.
Yeah, I know that you don't believe that.
Well, at this point, I don't really have the means to stop them either.
Well, you do. Vote. Everyone,
No, because
vote.
then the Democrats could want to take away my rights. I don't know how much people are lying.
No one's gonna try and take.
They're taking
rights?
they're
What?
taking my cheeseburgers.
Yes, they are.
Patrick's like,
For every,
I'm done with your shit already.
For everyone that doesn't have a fucking sense of humor, doesn't understand sarcasm, they're not taking away any cheeseburgers.
They're taking away your cheeseburgers. Don't vote Democratic.
Oh my god.
If you vote Democratic, you will no longer have cheeseburgers.
Well, you know, you can.
God, that would be a political ad. That would work
Yeah.
as an ad.
What?
You just say that. You know how many votes you could get off of that? Because people would just
Because-
believe that nonsense.
We should have an IQ test. Whenever you go to the polling booth, you have to take an IQ test. And if you don't pass, you don't get to vote.
Unfortunately, those people, you know, those big groups and scientists you're so fond of, have said IQ tests don't actually matter.
Yeah, I know that they don't actually matter. I'm just saying, like, there should be like a test on
Why
like
don't you
your
just
competence.
do? Why don't you just do what the Canadians do when you win the lottery and put a math question before the before the actual thing?
Well, no, like you should have to
No,
like, come in
that's
and
Patrick. That's what the Canadians do on their lottery system. You have to be able to answer a math question and prove competence before you can actually gain your winnings.
yeah, exactly. But the difference would be that this would be a question on the function of government, and like you'd actually have to answer like 5 questions on like how government works.
Can I learn how forklifts work in Farming Sim first?
Sure.
Because I'm gonna be honest, they still confuse me. This pellet is flat in the trailer, but it won't come off. Help!
Well, I have to go inside, so
Help.
I'm gonna let you go, man.
Help!
I'll talk. Oh, my computer's back in Connecticut. I can't help you.
Help!
See you, bud.
Yeah. My God, will you just get off the fucking forklift? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening here? What is happening? Jesus Christ, just get off the forklift! Is it because the truck's at a fucking angle? That's just how the truck sits. I don't understand. Ah! Oh my God, there we go. Oh, we haven't called Riley in a while. You guys want to call Riley again? believe he made these plans with me and then just did not get on. Mark didn't get on either, but I didn't actually expect him to. Oh, now you want to come off just fine. Yeah, we have to find a different storage missions for these pellets because they just, it does not work like this. I liked having company for a while. I'm sad he's gone. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Haha! It wasn't that much of a pain in my ass. It's not exactly what I wanted, but you know what? It worked out. Sucks you can't hire a worker to do this. Because this is what I... No. What? This is what I need a worker to do. Strawberry pellet here. And I'm going to lettuce. That's fine. Let's go get another strawberry pellet. This job could be done by 2 people. But we only have 1. Still got room for more. Ah! It spawned in. Can't believe Riley abandoned me like this. Great job. Oh, that's how it works. You have to create the jobs for the workers, and then the workers do the jobs. See, that makes more sense then. But I can't create a job like this. Close the curtain. And curtain left back. We can load like 2 more pellets, 2 more stacks, so 4 pellets. Let's go. me tell you, stacking pellets in real life ain't this fucking difficult. I have a lot more control off how much this pellet moves. And loading this truck? Oh god, it would be so easy. A newly trained hilo driver can fucking do it. Ugh. Give me the equipment I'm comfortable with, and I'll have this fucking truck done in like 20 minutes. Maybe 30. It is some driving between these 2 points. So I don't look backwards. I just confused myself. What was going on with that one? Let's see here. Alright, let's just take this. Yeah, I'm loading more with less struggle. This truck was a good purchase. We can use the other trailer for other things. Oh yeah, I should probably pick where I'm headed. Bakery's still selling for $5.16, but they didn't accept my stuff last time, so. Go ahead in here. Let's go! I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna finish up after this load since I expected to have company for this. And we'll probably just leave this for another time. I'm not even sure what company could be doing right now. There's one contract available and it's kind of shit. I guess I would just have to be loading the second trailer and just keep hot swapping trailers. Because if we had 3 people, we got 2 forklifts. We have 1 other person. We have 1 forklift they can use and they can load the flatbed. I don't know where the drop-off point for this one is, so I guess we'll have to figure it out. There is inconvenient. expect you to show up in a tractor trailer. Not good to sell after this vehicle. I have to line it up on this sidewalk. There we go, finally caught on. This place is not good to sell in. The bright side, we're almost done with the strawberries at least. We got what? 3 more pellets of strawberries to load up and sell. Sweet. Let's see. Looks like the fast food restaurant's still the highest on that. What are we selling next, though? Probably tomatoes. They're highest at the fast food restaurant as well. And so is lettuce. All of it is the highest at the fast food restaurant. I can load any of it up. How are we doing on our others? Oh, we got those 2 pellets as well. Yeah, they're not producing any strawberries anytime soon. Well, 388. It's not even half, yeah. Alright, but I think that went pretty okay. What's the water going on these? 9,000 is the max? It's about half. I'm going to fill those up soon. We did make some okay money today. Where's the financial tab? Which one is that? Oh, it is. So in December we made 80,000. Ugh. So this month we've already spent 120. Oh, 157 on new vehicles. That's fair. How much have we made in sold products so far? 28,000 in sold products so far isn't bad. Why did our production costs go down? I don't know. It's odd. But financially, we're doing okay. I wouldn't say we're doing great, but we're doing okay. We made 80,000 in December. If we can keep that up, that'd be awesome. A vehicle running costs us with repairs, vehicle leasing. That's the 3 months of leasing we did with Riley's vehicle. That hurt. Property maintenance, that's okay. Production cost. This is weird that this changed. Sold bales. We made 23,000 sold bales in September. That's pretty dope. Fuel cost, fertilizer costs. Contract income, 52,000 for contracts in September. Harvest income, October, that's not bad. We're not great. We're still gaining. We're just not the best. I think the goal right now is to save up to get another field. And I think we're going to do what the field Ty wants. So we need to save up for another field. Before we do that, though, we're going to have to save up for a new tractor. Because Riley... No, wait, Riley has a tractor now. Because we own... Hold on. We own, yeah, 3 medium tractors. One of them's better than the other? They're the same tractor. Oh, no, they're slightly different. They are slightly different. How interesting. We might need to change that. We'll deal with that at one point. We don't need a new tractor, so we can actually look at new land. So if that's the case, and we want to purchase farmland, we're going to need 527,000 for this field. That's the one Ty wants for cotton. I don't know what 25 would actually give us. I don't even know what's over here, but that might work as a second depot. At least for the... Hold on, 25 actually, 28... Some of these plots of land are stupid. $56 isn't a bad purchase either. There's a lot of weird pieces of land on this map. I'm not even sure what I would do with. But we'll get to it. We barely have any land in the end. We have big field, small field, a few small fields and vehicle storage. That's all we have. It feels like a lot. It is not. So investing in that and investing in a stone picker probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. I'm gonna shot in miscellaneous. 270 trailers. Oh, it's if you have stuff dumped on the ground. Okay. Let's see. Trailers, augers, stone pickers. This is what we would need. So this has the highest. Why would this one be more expensive? I don't understand. If this one has a higher... Oh. Less storage, bigger width. So that's something we need to purchase as well. Would definitely be worth the money. So there's a few things we need still. We definitely need to get into cotton technology as well. We'd need a cotton harvester. Both of them are expensive. We do need a bigger harvester, too. What technically do we have right now? What's it called? It's called... just harvester. It's just called harvester. Top line. Harvester. What's the difference between a forward harvester? Ah, I see. So right now we have this one. The second smallest one. We definitely need a fucking bigger harvester. We have the header, I think, for the Klaus. Don't we? I think I can actually just go look at... Yeah, we have this one. So we have the 90,000 Klaus header. I'd probably sell this eventually and switch out to the John Deere one. Not only is it bigger, but we're going to get the John Deere harvester as well. Maybe not. The Klaus is the best one. Is the Klaus... Can it use the John Deere header? No. It's recommended to use these ones. What's this one recommended for? Holland Agriculture. What is the best header? Header is this big-ass John Deere one, which is recommended to be used with this John Deere tractor. That would work for my canola. Which one of these is canola? I think this is the symbol for canola. Yep. So that would probably be the best bet. But, well, we definitely should invest in it because our harvester sucks ass right now. But I'm not sure if that's our next purchase. But I definitely would consider it. Sure, you know. Because this one is just small. Does not look small, is small. But, I digress. I got distracted. Let's save this up. And I'm going to say thank you everybody so much for watching. Unfortunately, Riley did not join us, so I'm cutting the stream a little earlier than I expected, but it's still a decent stream. And Patrick showed up for a bit to talk, so that's dope. I'm going to send a raid out to my following that is live. Day 1 of consistent streaming. God, he reset. Oh, I feel bad. Let's see. I got anybody that I want to raid? Not really. Let's see who's playing Farming Sim. Maybe we could raid them. we even have enough people to raid? How many viewers we got right now? We got 4. You guys got any suggestions? Farm till we fall asleep or someone wakes me up. That one sounds funny. What else we got? Who do we want? Come on, who looks funny? That one wasn't bad. 24 hours of farming is fucking wild. I don't want to raid the top person. I think we might work with this guy. Let's look at him. Let's see what his stream's like. What's he doing? Oh, he's trying to get partner. Good luck to him on that one. This guy's only been playing for 47 minutes. And he's already doing some funny shit. What the fuck is he doing? He almost drove his damn truck into the water. Is he on a custom map? It's hard to tell. Say something, bro. Nope. Nothing. Alright, moving on. Say something, bro. Nothing. Moving on. Yeah, go ahead. This is not Farming Sim. He's designing mods for Farming Sim. Oh, that's even cooler.
You probably get all that shit.
That's not exactly what we're looking for, but that is dope as hell, bro. Say something.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I think I still have 2 months to get this planted.
this guy's working with workers. That's not what we want.
How much is that though?
It's 710 a piece.
What's this person doing? We lost all our viewers anyways, so we'll just call the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. But for now, bye, Internet.